Remember all that BS about me being a wolf? Yeah. You know, sometimes the AI just isn't right. So after I was fired, or as I like to say, liberated, I was kind of like I was happy, but I was also in this weird limbo situation where I finally had all this free time to do what needs to be done, but didn't know how to do what needed to be done. You know, I was trying to figure out what my like schedule was going to be, and I was like, well, I'm a wolf, I don't need a schedule, schedules are just going to confine me. But it wasn't working out for me. I was waking up in the mornings, but I wasn't getting anything done. And the afternoons would come around and I would maybe work for about like an hour or so, and then be like, yeah, I'll start again tomorrow morning. I'll have a cup of coffee, get up and do everything. So I was just like in flux, and I was getting mad at myself because I wasn't doing enough, and I was like, this really isn't working. It's just not. And I didn't know what to do. So I ended up going home again for Labor Day. It was Labor Day and it was my cousin's birthday, so I was up in Delaware for 2 weeks, and I was really just focusing on making sure that I was working out consistently, because I realized I wasn't taking care of my body. And I noticed that when I am taking care of my body, everything just flows into place. Like everything is just so much easier. So I was like, let me make that my one focus. Let me just make sure that I'm working out at least 3 times a week, because that's when I feel my best. My goal was to work out 3 days a week, and I did that. I did my workouts. I made sure that I got them done. They weren't at the same time. They were all different kinds of workouts for different durations, but I just wanted to make sure that I moved my body and felt like I was doing something good for myself while I was there. I also made it a point to like eat healthy breakfasts, because usually when I'm up there, I'll just order Uber Eats and get like pancakes and sausage or bacon or whatever. But I ended up making some chia seed pudding, and we had some fresh fruits and things, so we were able to top it off with some nice granola and coconut flakes. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring this back home. Like when I get back home, I'm gonna start doing that as well, because I really liked it and they were fun, and it kept me full for a long time as well. But when I came back, it was time to work. And to be completely honest, everything felt different when I was up there. I felt like what I was doing, the changes that I was making, were actually going to be sustainable. And it's September now, and the changes that I implemented up there, I'm still working with now. So I'm not a wolf, but I'm still not getting up at the crack of dawn. And I really like my schedule because it's focusing around my own well-being. So when I came back, I got like these productivity. There are two productive. Oh my goodness. There are two productivity apps that I have. One of them is called Focus Hero, and it's like you're like this little knight going on adventures and stuff, and you only level up by carving out some focus hours. So there are about 6 aspects of my life that I'm trying to work at. Oh my goodness. So there are about 6 focus points that I created within the app, and each of them I have associated with like a different level up stat, like strength, dexterity, etc. And it's pretty fun, you know, because I'm a gamer. I like to play video games, and so I started doing that when I was up there, and it's something that I'm still doing now that I'm down here every day. But then there's this other productivity app that's geared toward people with ADHD. I don't know if I have it, maybe I do, but that's beside the point. It's basically to help you create these sustainable routines. They give you like these really annoying notifications like every morning. I set them up for the morning because it's really my morning routine. I think everything stems from how you care for yourself in the morning. For me, again, like if I even miss one thing in the mornings, I feel really bad about the rest of the day. And so I caught that. But essentially, like, I make sure to make my bed, drink water, do my breath work, do my asana practice, obviously brush your teeth, wash face, and all that stuff before I start my day. I do all of those things. I'm feeling good. You know, light my incense as well. But I do all of those things and I'm feeling good. And it's really helped me. You know, I like seeing like how many days in a row that I'm doing everything. I like seeing the timer. Like, it's just a really great app that has helped me to have some consistency in terms of routine. So the wolf chronotype aside, I am consistently waking up around 7:30ish, and my whole morning routine takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Some days are easier than others, and that's okay. With this app, it lets you pause. It lets you pause your tasks, and it has little reminders for every like 1 to 5 to 10 to 20-minute intervals you go over. You can even skip tasks as well. So it really just helps, because sometimes you don't feel like doing everything. Sometimes I don't drink the glass of water, or sometimes I don't light the incense. But that's okay. Reorganize the tasks as well to your own benefit. And I think what I like the most is when I get down to the yoga practice, that's been the hardest part for me to do every day, just because like yoga is more than just a physical exercise. It's mental as well. And you know, sometimes you don't want to do it. Sometimes you just move through the poses as quickly as you can. But sometimes you take your time with it. And for me, I've noticed that on the days when I don't feel like doing it, I'm able to just slow it down and take it movement by movement. And by the end of the practice, I'm like feeling really grateful that I actually went through it, and it's good. But it's just that one aspect of self-care in terms of like moving my body and strengthening it that I can do every morning. And I think that's helped me with everything else that's been going on. It's just the consistency in getting something done it can be hard.